All right, it is time for a TBR unwrapping video. So exciting! Hey everyone, it is Shannon, and I'm really excited to be here today and to share with you my 5th unwrapping video. I started this project in the middle of last year. If you want to check out my previous unwrappings, I will link them in the cards above and you can check them out. This idea was inspired by Sylvia of Wish Fulfillment, who's been doing this for years, and also more recently Anita of Anita Lind, who also is doing TBR unwrappings, and I will link both their channels down below so that you can check them out. If you are unfamiliar with unwrapping as a thing, it's where you take your owned unread books and you wrap them up, and you do this by genre or I'm doing this a little by genre and also by project or category, because some of the books aren't necessarily a genre, but they do get grouped together. And yeah, and I did them by different colors and just used magazines to wrap them all up and had so much fun doing it. And I also have so much fun unwrapping it. So for this year, what I had decided, or for this video, what I've decided to do with is, I think that, actually no, for this year, let's go back. For this year, I think I would decided I want to do more unwrapping videos, which means I probably need to unwrap fewer books at a time. So for this 5th video, I'm going to unwrap 5 books, totally not planned. I just noticed it today. And what I've decided to do is I've picked books from the categories where I have the most books from. So pretty much any category that had 10 or more books, I picked a book to unwrap, and I picked something on the smaller side of things because I want to get the energy flowing and things going well. The project actually is going pretty well so far. I've unwrapped 23 books, and of those I've read 14. I've DNF'd 1. I had already read 1 by the time I had unwrapped it because I had it on Kindle. It was public domain. And then there's 7 remaining books, 5 of which I've started. So out of the whole 23 that I've unwrapped, there's only 2 books I haven't even started, which ain't too bad. Ain't too bad. So I thought, well, it's also the new year, so I just wanted to, that's all my justification for the fact that I just want to unwrap more books. So here they are. These are the 5 books that I am going to unwrap, and as I said, there's 1 per category that I have lots of books from. And this first one right at the top is my Those Books project. These are in the yellow or orange. I used yellow and orange. I didn't think I'd find a lot of yellow, but hey, there's lots of sunsets and stuff, so it was no problem to find yellow paper. Just, you know, in case you're thinking of doing this. Anyway, so this one I am pretty confident what the book is, so maybe I will start with this one. So, wow, and I taped these up really well. Let's go for the side. Let's go for the side. That's not going to reveal anything. I need to start somewhere. I might, whoa, am I going to need to get scissors? No, I can do this. There we go. Here we go. Okay. Don't use the strongest tape if you're going to do this project. Is it? There you go. Oh, it's upside down. Oh, and here it is, The Shipping News by Annie, I don't know how to say her last name. Prowlix? And this, of course, this is the movie tie-in edition, and I have no idea how long I've had this, and I think I might have had it since the film came out. There's something in it. Oh my gosh! There's a playing card in it. It's the Joker card. I totally forgot I had these. Okay, so I have probably had this since this book, since this edition came out, so that just tells the tale. And yeah, so this is on the Those Books project. It actually is on many, many lists. Even I was flipping through On Writing recently, and it's one of the books that Stephen King mentions at the back of the book. So this one's a bit of a strange one because I'm pretty sure I've seen the film. It's been quite a while. But yeah, so that is the first book, The Shipping News, and I think it literally is the skinniest, maybe, of the Those Books books, and it ain't thin, right? Well, 350 pages. Wow, this might be a little dusty. I will give it my best shot. I'm allergic to dust, that's why I'm concerned about that. So, The Shipping News is book number 1. Book number 2, this is my non-fiction books, and so we have Daniel Radcliffe. Still freaks me out that he's old enough to have a beard. What shall it be? What shall it be? This feels Oh, didn't get the spine. Didn't get the spine. What are we looking at here? We are looking at The Not So Lost Soul Companion by Susan M. Brackney. More hope, strength, and strategies for artists and artists at heart. Awesome. This is great. And I think I got this from my sister Susie. Thank you, Susie. So there you go. I am looking forward to this. I realized from, if you watched my favorite books from 2017 video, there was a huge number of nonfiction books that are art based, either art history or about art and living as an artist. So I think this is really good timing and I'm really looking forward to it. Awesome. Book number 2. All right, book number 3. Okay, so the red wrapping paper is for my Canadian books, and this isn't my thinnest Canadian book, because my thinnest Canadian book, I know what it is, and it's very similar to something I'm reading right now. I can't help it. My memory's really good, so hopefully I try not to know what the books are. This one I truly don't know what it is, but it's not my thinnest. It was my second thinnest. Oh, yeah, I really used a lot of tape. So let's see what my Canadian... I just ripped through someone's face. That does not feel good. Let's try. Maybe using fashion magazines is not a good idea. Oh, okay. I know what this is. I recognize that spine. So this is... There we go. It is A Boy of Good Breeding by Miriam Towes. And yeah, I read A Complicated Kindness by Miriam Towes a couple years ago. It was on the Those Books Project. It's also obviously another Canadian book. And I absolutely adored it. I loved it so very much. And so I saw another book by her and I picked it right up. So there you go. Awesome. I'm looking forward to that. And it's only around 235 pages. Okay. Canadian books take me longer to read. So there we go. And okay, so gray books. This category of my gray or black and white photo books is sort of my catch-all fiction. So any fiction that's not genre fiction has gone in this category. So it can be literary fiction, it can be a classic that's not on those books list, and so it's sort of historical fiction, contemporary fiction. I don't read a lot of contemporary. This is something I noticed last year. So it's sort of everything. You know, it's hard because some books that are a genre are in those books. So some, I don't know. So I think I missed a couple. So this could be anything, but it will be fiction. It'll be fiction, but it's not part of a list or project that I'm working on. And I have oodles of these. I have like 15 of these. This category was way larger than I expected. So I think I should really try and make some active progress in the gray books, the gray or black and white books this year. So we'll see. And hopefully we will, okay. This is contemporary. Okay, Looking for Alaska. I'm actually really looking forward to this. I haven't read any John Green before. Is that true? There was one book I read that was by 2 authors, one of which might be him. I can't remember for sure though. Anyway, this is being made into a film. Has this already been made into a film? I am not sure. That was the reason it was on my radar, is that it was being adapted. I think Sarah Polley was involved. I'm trying to remember. Don't know for sure. Anyhow, Looking for Alaska. I'm sure most people know of this book and or of John Green. It's a first for me. This one's in pretty rough condition, but I think that's actually kind of cool. I got it secondhand, so I'm looking forward to this a lot. I imagine it will be a fast read. And as I said, I don't read a lot of contemporary, so I will be starting to, or at least starting to read one. We'll see how that goes. And then the last book for this unwrapping is the green wrapping paper, and this is, that's perfect timing. These are my nonfiction spirituality books, tarot books, divination, astrology, those kinds of books. So let's see what this one I am hoping for a particular book, but I don't know if that's what it is. We all shall know very soon, if I can find the edge. If I can find the edge here. Oh. I'm being silly and trying not to rip a particular part of the paper. That is so not the point of this project. Oh, I think I got it. I think I got it right. Did I? Yes, I did. A Pagan Book of Days. Yes, Guide to Festivals, Traditions, Sacred Days of the Year. I really wanted this because it's the beginning of the year, and I thought it would be so much fun to read them as the year began. Yes, score. That is awesome. So, for example, today is the 3rd. It is St. Genevieve's / Customary Calendars of January. Customary calendars of January in the East Anglican tradition dedicated to St. Genevieve, patroness of Genius Loci, or of the city of Paris. And then it's got a little drawing. Actually really looks like a tarot card. Oh, this is so perfect. Oh, this has been a wonderful unwrapping. This has been an absolutely wonderful unwrapping. I can't wait. Also, because there was one particular solstice, I think I was having trouble confirming the day. Or I always think it's a different day. Anyway. So yeah, woohoo, Pagan Book of Days, Looking for Alaska, A Boy of Good Breeding, The Not So Lost Soul Companion, and The Shipping News. Wow, this feels like quite a soulful, soul-searching. That's a pretty awesome way to start the year. So there you go. TBR Unwrapping number 5 is in the books. Let me know what you think I should start with. Spoiler alert, I'm definitely going to start the Pagan Book of Days right away. But out of the fiction or the nonfiction, what do you think I should read? Have you read any of these? Let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for joining me in Unwrapping number 5, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.